Most of you are required to submit a rewrite for Essay 1, and you'll also be required to do an essay rewrite for Essay 2. Now, if your main problems are thesis statements or organization problems, then you'll do some heavy editing to the essay itself. However, if the main problem, or one of the main problems, is grammar and punctuation, then I prefer you to use an editing log, because just to go through and insert commas where I already inserted them for you doesn't really teach you anything. An editing log is designed to help you improve in the areas of grammar and punctuation that you specifically need help with. In an editing log, you find, explain, and fix the errors in your essay. This could be finding a specific error with a comma or a spelling error. Then you would explain why what you did was wrong, and then you would fix the error. This is done by creating a table in Microsoft Word, which I will demonstrate in just a minute. In that table, you'll have a column for the original, meaning what you wrote in your original essay, a column for your explanation, explaining the rule for the comma rule, or why you misspelled, or whatever it was that you did wrong, explain it. And finally, a column for the correction. Here I have several examples of errors that were made in students' papers a few semesters ago, and they're things that they needed to fix in their own editing logs. To show you how to create an editing log, I'm going to use their work as examples. To create an editing log, insert a table. You'll need 3 columns and however many rows. One column is for the original. The next column is for the explanation. And the last column is for your correction. Now you should have saved your essay. If not, you can also pull it up on online from where I graded it online. So you already have all of the sentences that you need. So it's not like you're having to retype a whole lot. Just go over to the original, copy, oops, and paste it into your editing log. So now I have the original. Now this says, the United States' greatest resource for future prosperity and growth is its human capital, which is a fancy term for educated young people, and they have this citation in parentheses, and then a period, and then a closed quotation mark. The error with this is that the citation is not part of the quote. It is part of the sentence, so they have the period in the right place, but it's not part of the quotation. So they could explain by saying something like, the citation is not part of the quote. Whoops. The quotation marks belong before the citation. Okay? And then they would need to fix it. That can be as simply as, again, copy and paste, and then take the quotation marks out from there and insert it there. This activity is designed for you to spend a little more time noticing what your errors were and fixing them and thinking about them to prevent you from making the same errors repeatedly in future essays. Let's look at another one. Copy, paste. If Edward wanted to hurt Bella, then she would not have to hide the wounds from him. He would know how they got there and who did it. Now, this has a couple of errors. First, if Edward wanted to hurt Bella is an introduction to the sentence. So, if Edward wanted to hurt Bella is an introduction sentence and needs a comma after it. And let's see what else. Then she would not have to hide the wounds from him. he would know how they got there and who did it. This is a complete sentence. This is a complete sentence. A comma is too weak. So this comma creates a comma splice. The comma between him and he is dividing two complete sentences Therefore,